Hey everybody, Lauren here from Airguns of Arizona, and today I'm going to be talking about 5 absolutely critical things that you need in your gun bag as any shooter. This relates to airgun shooters, firearm shooters, hunters, competition shooters, doesn't matter out there. If you pull the trigger on something, you're going to need at least one of any of these items on the table right now. The first thing that I think is super important for a shooter to have is a chronograph. You need to know how fast your projectile is going. I have a Garmin Zero chronograph, I have the Athlon Rangecraft, and I have the Labrador LX. They're nice and small and compact. They fit in your gun case. They work really, really good. This is important to know what your bullet drop is gonna be, where you're gonna shoot at different distances, what your ballistic coefficient might be, all those kinds of things. If you ever wanna make any adjustments to your gun, you at least need to know how fast that projectile is going. So a chronograph is one of the key things that I say everybody should have in their gun bag. The second thing that I think people should absolutely have is a rangefinder. So now you know how fast your projectile is going, but you don't know how far you're shooting or anything like that. So if your target is at 10 yards, 12 yards, or 350 yards, a rangefinder is super important. Now, in firearms, it might not be as big of a deal, but the difference between 300 and 310 yards on an air gun is a big difference. I highly recommend getting a rangefinder to know exactly how far the target is that you're shooting at. Moving on from there is a toolkit. I really like this compact toolkit by Fix-It Sticks. It's a really nice option to have in your gun case. They have multiple sizes in metric as well as SAE, has a torque limiter in there. This one I just kind of set up a little bit more for my specific needs. You need to have something like this in your gun bag. Next up is a bipod. We need to have some sort of rigid rest to shoot off of, especially if you're trying to shoot for accuracy. And let's be honest, we all want to hit our target that we're shooting at. We don't want to miss, and nobody misses on purpose. So you want to have a stable platform to shoot off of. Now I recommend either a bipod or some bags, or a bipod and a bag. This is an AccuTac bipod. I love this bipod. And then this is a Coltac bag. This is really great all-around bag, you know, to use as a rear rest or even in the front. Great option. So I recommend having a solid shooting platform to shoot off of, which is absolutely crucial. Another thing that's super important is a cleaning kit. This is a pull-through bore-made cleaning kit. Works great for air guns, but there are bore snakes out there for firearms and all sorts of things. We all shoot, the barrels let up, they foul up. This is important to have. This is some solvent that comes with it and some patches, but really important to have a cleaning kit with you. And lastly, this adds kind of to a cleaning kit, but I want to put it in its own category. This is the Dewey rod. So this is great for cleaning as well, but I want to stress the importance of having a rod. Now in air gunning, if you accidentally double load a pellet or you put the pellet in backwards or something like that, it can wreak havoc on your breech O-ring. On some of the brands out there, if you load too many pellets, you might split open the barrel since it's just a thin liner system or something like that. So you absolutely need a cleaning rod. These are the most important items that I think we should have in a gun case. But if you have anything else to suggest, please leave a comment down below. Or if there's something that you found that works really, really good for you as a shooter, maybe you agree, maybe you disagree, leave a comment down below and let's chat about it, and maybe we can do a future video about that. But that's all for me today. I hope you had a good time watching, and I hope this was a little bit informative to you, so I'll catch you guys on the next one.